Hey loves, how are you today? I want you to be cautious because you actually don't feel safe. You Things just feel familiar, and there's a difference. If you're brought to this channel in this video, this is my Healing Bridges channel. I have several channels, so if you see a video of me and something else, it may not be the same video. It could be a different channel. But either way, you're brought to this video for this reason. Because you're on a healing journey. And what's happening is you're going about life doing things and trying to make changes and trying to make transformations and trying to manifest things and have all this stuff going on. And you could be praying that peace is brought into your life, that you get joy and all this stuff. But at the same time, you feel like some things are not changing. Like, why do things seem like they're changing, but they're not? Or why do things seem like they're not changing, but they could be? And what happens is you can be around a lot of familiar things, but because they're familiar and you're used to it, it feels comfortable. It feels okay. It doesn't mean it's good for you. It doesn't mean it's the best thing for you. It's just familiar. So these familiar things make you feel like you're safe, make you feel like that's where you need to be, go, or do. But the thing is, your nervous system knows the difference. Your mind is telling you, I'm safe, because in your conscious and subconscious mind, there's habits and traits and things that you do, that you've done from the past, that feels like I've done that before, so I'm familiar with this. So we don't have to change this. Let's keep this path. Let's keep doing this thing. Even though you want different and you want change, that mind that wants to play it safe, it's like it's familiar. So let's keep this. So let's not change this. Let's keep going. So that's what your mind say. But your nervous system is like, no, something about this is not right. This is what we want to get away from. This is what we want to change. This is what we're trying to heal from. And so when you're getting to the point where you want to heal and change, it can feel threatening. It can feel boring. It can feel so many unfamiliar things. But that's okay. It's okay to go to the unfamiliar, because you have to now train your body to do something new. Train your body, train your nervous system to do and accept something different. Accept something new. Accept something that's not familiar to you. Because this is where and when and how you actually see change in your life. But you have to get to the point where you just tell yourself, like, you have to tell yourself that it's okay. Like, do I have a I know I have affirmation. I know I do. And I'm figure it out for you in a minute. But just be cautious, because when you what wants to come through? What wants to come through? What wants to come through? As I said, if you been brought to this video, you are healing. And what do I mean by you're healing? You are, again, as I said in my last video on a different channel, you may be at the point where you said, I want something in my life to change. I want something in my life to be different. And it can be a relationship. It could be a job. It can be a career. It can be business. It can be your spiritual growth. It can be your social environment. It can be family. It can be anything. And you just know that there's a part of life that you don't want to experience anymore. And so you set the intention in the prayer, whatever to say, excuse me, that's a confirmation for somebody who prayed, that you just don't want to deal with this anymore. And so, but you can see patterns repeating within people around you. And you can see patterns within yourself that keeps happening, things that you keep doing, thoughts that you continue to have, uh, things that you always continue to do, beliefs that you continue to keep believing in, things you keep telling yourself, like all kind of things. Excuse me. But recognize that just because, how can I feel like there's an analogy trying to come through. Something about you have a certain way that you go and do something, right? And as you're walking down the street, this is the vision I'm getting for someone who this may resonate with. You have a certain path or route or something that you do every day. And that route is familiar to you. You know that if I keep straight, I'm gonna get to where I'm going. But and when you initially was taking that path, when you initially was going along that way, everything was fine. Everything was safe. Everything was good. But then all of a sudden, the surroundings and environment started changing. You started seeing more people showing up in that area that they looked weird, felt unsafe. People that you don't like or you don't feel comfortable around started hanging around that area, right? But this is the way that you know to go. So you're like, I don't feel comfortable going down here. I want to change, but it's the familiar way I want to go. Like if I go around, I'm not familiar. I don't know what's over there. I don't know what's over there. I don't know what happened. I just don't know. So because this is familiar, let me just keep going. Even though I don't like it, even though I don't feel comfortable with it, even though I feel like it's not for me anymore. And this is what you may hear in your life. You may hear some saying something like, let go of what no longer serves you. Let go of no longer let go of what no longer serves you. So going down this same street and road and path, the direction, whatever, no longer serves you. Because something about that environment or situation or person, something about them, that or whatever has changed. But even though you see the change, you're like, but I'm familiar with that. Oh, this is coming through for somebody. This might be specific for some people. You may be in a relationship and you started off with that relationship with something. Oh, I have chills. You start off in that relationship, it was beautiful, but something changed. That person clicked. That person became somebody different from who you used to know. And so within yourself, you tell yourself, I don't want this anymore. This is not the kind of love I want. This is not the kind of love that I need. This is not the kind of love I desire. So I want something different. So you know you want something different, but you don't know what different is. You don't trust that there's anybody out there for what you do want. You don't trust because you've seen this pattern in people before. You don't trust that you can find something new in somebody new. You don't trust that the desires that you have for a person exists in somebody else. So you're scared to go over to something new and figure out a new direction because you're already familiar with this. You already know how that person is. Now you know how they work. Now you know what makes them upset. Now you know what does. Something about them that you now know is different, but you're familiar with that difference. So why change? Because I'm familiar with this. Ooh, this is gonna hit home to somebody. It could be a job. You can be in your life where something in you says it's time to go. It's time to grow somewhere else. It's time to get your own business, or it's time to change careers, or it's just time to change jobs. It's time to go somewhere else and something new. But you're like, but I know the hours here. I can do overtime for here. I can do da 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 da. I want this. I'm familiar with this. I don't know. I'll be a new person around new people that I don't know. There's so much to be different at a new job, and I'm not sure if I'm. But I don't know all the knowledge I think I need to know for that new position. I don't know all these unsureties, all these unknowns. You're not ready, willing, or whatever to go in that direction because it's not familiar. And apply this to anywhere else in your life. Just those two things came up to me. for whoever this needs to, for whoever needed to hear that. So, although they're familiar, doesn't mean that's the direction you need to go to. Change. Change. Because changing your life will make such a difference. Imagine that you took the leap and took the courage and you took the trust to say, you know what? My spirit tells me it's time to leave. Leave. And the second you leave and release whatever that was over there, the person, the place, the thing, the situation, and you come to something now, there may be growing pains for wherever you go. It might be something different, but different doesn't mean bad. It just means different. Because once you adjust to that new thing, you find out, oh my goodness, this is my dream job. This is something that I can do with my eyes closed. I wake up and enjoy going over there now. There's people over there. I met a best friend over there. So many things can happen over there. A new relationship. Oh my goodness, this person shows up and shows out and like, who are you? Where were you? Where were you all my life? Like, where you been? You're like, man, I've been stuck over here with this idiot. But it's okay because I'm here now. We're here now enjoying each other. We are each other's prayers. We've been put together, so now we're good. And you'll come to the place where you even forget what was. Life can become so beautiful, so magnificent and miraculous with that new thing that you forget that you even ever had the old thing. Like, that's how it can go. That's what it can do. You'll forget all about that old stuff because the new stuff is what you were meant to be, what you were meant to experience, what you were meant to have. Now, that old one served a purpose because it taught you something. So let it go in grace and gratefulness of what it taught you. Don't forget what it taught you, but enjoy the new stuff. Enjoy where you are. Enjoy where you're going. Enjoy the knowledge and knowing and the receiving that life knows it wants you to be happy and be peaceful. And so it has something for you to be peaceful with. So let go of the familiar sometimes. If your life is calling for you to let go of it, let go of it. Heal through it, let it go, release it, transmute it, transform it, all that good stuff. All that good stuff. Let it go. To allow yourself to go to the place where you're supposed to be going, where you need to go, where your next level is waiting for you. All right. Now, that don't mean it's going to be a final level because we're always growing and achieving and receiving and all things like that, as long as we allow it. As long as we allow it. But allow it. Allow it, okay? So this message was for someone. I intend that whoever this message is for, that it finds you. And that you've clicked this video, you've came to this channel, and that you have gotten everything that you need to get. All right? You've got this. You've got this. Don't worry about the familiar. Worry about what's supposed to be. All right? If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them below. And I'll see you in the next video because you got this already. All right? So in love, light, and healing, as always, stay blessed.